Gentlemen, listen up. You've had your instructions in the dressing room. You know exactly what I expect of you both, okay? Keep the fight clean. Obey my commands, and most importantly, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times, all right? Shake hands. Let's go.
Another sizzling stadium show. The WBC #1 ranked Michael Magnesi and the #2 here in Southampton. Will Ryan Garner be marching on and off with this WBC interim Shaki Foster champion? If he moves on and up, the winner of this becomes a world ruler. It's that important. It is tip-top elite boxing in the super featherweight division. And Darren, the styles should blend wonderfully.
Yeah, they should do. They really should. Yeah, you mentioned there, the pot of gold is absolutely massive for the winner here. It really is. Magnesi, he's aggressive, he's in your face, but we've seen Ryan Garner likes to get stuck in. It's really, really a fight to not miss this one. Do not blink.
And that's going to be important for Garner. Every time he throws the punch, move that head.
Lovely right hand from Ryan Garner early. Looking to be crisp and sharp and be buoyed by the noise, but also block it out and concentrate on executing the right tactics. He's trying to back up Magnesi on the ropes, and Magnesi normally very aggressive and tough and strong early, and looking to really back him up here, Garner.
See what, he's working the straight one too really well, Garner. Oh, lovely left to the body.
Oh, good left hook.
Yeah, it was good counter.
Again, this is what I was afraid of. He gets involved in a fight, and he might be winning the fight at the beginning, but it's going to be a hard night's work for him. But he has the ability to box long. You set the street shots down. I think that's the key for it.
Look, when we see the form, didn't we, of Massanot? Just checking there. Magnesi, we see the form. And that one defeat that we see against Rikishi, he was stopped in the final round. Rikishi was very smart with his feet, and that was how I was thinking Garner would approach this fight. Slide in and out of range, use the momentum of Magnesi and walk him onto the shot, but now he's just looking to hold his feet and trade with the Italian.
Shot from the Italian. Left foot back though from the local boy, Ryan Garner. Michael Magnesi starting this at a white hot pace. It really is fiery in the first round.
Lovely left hook there, got that combination there from Garner. And Magnesi just struggling with the pace a little bit here.
This could be an absolute sizzler, the way these two are trading from the off. Body shots, uppercuts, it's all happening in this opening round.
He wants to impress his local fans, doesn't he?
But that's better from Garner there. Throw and move the head, roll underneath and come again.
Look at
He's got to fire back, isn't he, Magnesi?
Up close and personal, making an impression big time in this first round. Garner trying to say I'm stronger and tougher and better than you. And the Italian smiles through that gum shield. But it's a good round for Garner.
Good. Keep concentrating. You won that round. All right, feel good?
Wayne Barton's right, he did win that round. They called him the Piranha, and you can see why.
I'll tell you what, you often tell fighters to grab the fight by the scruff of the neck. That's exactly what Ryan Garner done there. In the face of Magnesi, making sure he won every second of that round.
Under the lights in Southampton. The colours on his shorts, and look at the pair of them going at it at the beginning of the second, and the Italian doesn't want to give any ground either. Michael Magnesi in fight number 29, he's won 26. Garner undefeated.
He's so wound up, Garner, isn't he? But he almost walked onto a left hook to start that round there. He took a first shot.
And again, he's got to be careful of that counter left hook from Magnesi.
Barry, you've been saying he's got to keep his cool and utilise his technique, not get too drawn in.
No, I'm glad he hasn't. For our enjoyment, it's been fantastic. That first round was unbelievable. It really went right out of the gate. And that's hard, that is, because you haven't regulated your breathing into the fight gauge. You just have to go foot on the pedal straight away. But it's important that at least he set the pace rather than have to react to the pace. But I still think he'd be a little bit smarter, but it's a great watch at the minute.
Exchanging body shots, centre ring.
Oh, good movement on the target there from Garner.
Oh, an uppercut through the middle as well. Partially lands. Magnesi now backed up on those ropes over there.
Do you know what he had success with that? Because he went round to his left, a little pivot on his left to throw the uppercut, and he stayed on that angle then, so he could throw again.
Look at the two of them hurling body shots at each other this early in the fight. It's sizzling super featherweight action.
But this is just a case of offense is the best sort of defense, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Tone's been set now. Neither one back down. He's got to keep that chin down, Garner. Certainly when he throws the left hook as well.
Is Garner slightly quicker? He's certainly fresher, but the experience of the Italian and their team might come in later. He's just shipping a couple of punches to the head here. Magnesi comes back, but Garner, for me, with the advantage.
That was really for Garner. He let Magnesi take a little step back, allowed the space to throw that long right hand.
They're almost autonomous, Darren. This is incredible.
It really is. The accuracy of Brian Garner's been impressive as well. Just rolling under the hooks of Magnesi there. He's desperate, isn't he, to impress.
Sweat pouring off the parallel. Carl was saying earlier it's a nice breeze and a nice cool night. It is red hot, white hot in there.
Lovely body shot there, just a few seconds ago there from Garner. But again, he lifts that chin up and takes a shot back. To be fair, he's taking a well, isn't he? I think he's so zoned in on what he wants to do.
Yeah, just bouncing.
Great shot, wonderful shot from the Italian. Magnesi comes off the ropes with that, and he catches Garner again, and the legs just dipped a little bit at the end of another Garner round, but that's a warning sign.
Yeah. Just when you finish, come around the sides. Yeah? Yeah? Feel all right? Feel good? Yeah? Yeah, talk to me. Yeah, you're right. Good, good, excellent. But just when you finish, just come around the sides. He's got no answer for it then. Use that shoulder and pivot around the sides.
It was just cool, wasn't it? Let's have a look at this left hook from Magnesi. It was just, that's what he's looking for, the counter. It's so important when he throws his left hook, Garner, he keeps his chin down and keeps that right hand tucked up.
It was another cracking round, Barry, and a very good one for Garner. But Wayne Bannon was just saying, are you okay at the end? Because he knew that had landed.
Yeah, he did, but this is the thing. He's set this pattern now, Garner. I think he's going to have to follow it through, I feel. I mean, he's not going to change the pattern of the fight now, is he? This he's set his stall out.
Fight number 20 for the former British, Commonwealth and European champion Ryan Garner. And the 29th outing for the well-travelled and well-schooled Italian Michael Magnesi, the number 1 and 2 in the WBC. This is what we want. Matchups like this. 2 to Garner. Carl, on your unofficial card, and it's been an unbelievable 6 minutes.
I thought it was going to be like this. 2 guys very aggressive, like the fight from the centre of the ring, but it's been a great start from Garner. I did have a conversation with him beforehand, thinking he doesn't need to win the fight this way, even though he is winning at this stage, but he can make it a lot easier for himself. Good shot there from Magnesi.
Yeah, another left hook. He's just open at times when he overcommits Garner. There was the danger at the end of the second call. Does he stay there now? Has he set the tempo? He's got to keep it up.
I think so, but I'm liking the stuff that he's doing to the body, and he has taken a few clean shots, but what I would like him to try anyway, Magnesi's taking the body shots well, but Garner's throwing a single shot with one hand and then a single shot with the other hand. Why not double it up with the same hand either side, just for something a little bit different? try and place them in a little bit more. But I mean, this is very exciting, and Garner's on top.
Yeah, look at him defensively, a lot more sound there, Garner. Magnesi just struggling to find the hooks. That was good. That crept round the Garner. But look at this action.
Watch this on the south coast, toe-to-toe. A grueling battle already, and we haven't even seen 3 rounds. It's a sort of domestic version of Hagler-Hearns.
You've got to get the angle, like they were saying in the corner. They'll just take that little angle to the left or the right. It doesn't matter where you go. But staying square in front of him means after you throw, he knows where you have to throw back. Make him look for you.
Both of them with these body shots. The Italian off the ropes. Garner right in front of him.
The roll's enough. If he's not going to step, just do the roll then. Just the dip and the roll.
You know, and with that step as well, you just get an extra bit of leverage, don't you, for the shots. And if he's looking for that left hook, Garner, take that step and you can really whip it in.
They're in the pocket, in the phone box.
Oh, good shot.
The lack of foot movement's extraordinary. It's all hands and it's all hooks.
Magnesi's got to try and look for the uppercut here, really pushing forward.
Oh, body shot there. Just seemed to hurt the Italian.
He's going to miss all good shots from Garner.
Something's got to give. They cannot keep this tempo up. Who's going to get the advantage? 1 or 2 straight low from Garner. But Magnesi definitely felt a body shot in that one. Wow. Frank Warren on his feet. Sweat pouring down him and us.
I mean, it was always going to deliver, wasn't it? When we done our prep for this, you could just tell that styles would gel. But I tell you, there was some really good stabbing left to the body from Ryan Garner in that round.
Well, he's just relentless, isn't he? He just put... I mean, he's winning all the rounds, but he's like as Cal said, he's winning them the hard way, and I think he wanted to win them the hard way.
Frank's seen a few fights over, what, 35, 40 years.
You wouldn't get excited anymore, wouldn't you?
Look at him.
I know, it's
living and breathing.
How can you not, though? From the offset, this has just been non-stop action. High octane all the way through it already. With only 3 rounds in. There was a couple of body shots there that he really felt there.
10 seconds.
Magnesi there, I think there was just a little sign there that they're trying to slow him down a little bit.
Seconds out, round 4.
James Beattie, isn't it? James Beattie here, Matt Letizia, Southampton greats. Others I'm sure will be tuning in. A proud footballing home and now a boxing one. The biggest ever pugilistic event on the South Coast. A stadium show for Ryan Garner. He's just trying to out-hustle Michael Magnesi, and it's almost like he won't be denied Garner. He just gets in front and delivers, and Magnesi has got to find an answer.
He's a man possessed, isn't he, Ryan Garner? He really is. He will not take his foot off the gas, set the tone, and he's working away. Fantastic action.
Again, he targets the body, then goes upstairs. Magnesi takes it and comes back with shots of his own. It's already an early candidate for fight of 2026. A breathtaking battle, and we haven't even seen 4 rounds. Uppercut from Garner.
Magnesi needs to dip low for that right hand over the top, because Garner's left hand's a little bit low at times. And if when he comes forward, slide him to the left hand side, just whip that right hand right over the top, bowl it over.
See what he also does, Magnesi. He switches off, he grabs hold of the arm of Garner and just lets Garner whack away with a rear hand. He's got to watch that.
Good shot from Magnesi. Catches Garner. Back to the ropes again. Garner committing, almost absolutely putting everything into it and leaving himself open at times.
You just be careful though, Garner, because even though those shots are not really rocking to the soles of your boots, they are tiring punches to take. And at this pace, now my style, lovely work. I love that touch and then whip through the middle.
This at super featherweight. I was watching Carranis Castillo 1 up at lightweight the other day, and they did this for 9 rounds, and then the 10th was that rocky finish. What is going to happen here? Magnesi is really digging in these big hooks.
He's done well there, Magnesi, to turn Garner. Look at that. Just moved his back was on the ropes. He's just managed to sort of pivot round, but Then Garner just pins him back on those ropes.
But did Garner momentarily hold him for the first time? And again.
He's tagged in the body really well here, Garner. Just trying to slow the legs down there, Magnesi.
I think this is good from the Italian. Just beginning to change the pattern. Back up Garner, put him on the ropes. Garner out. Magnesi better in this round.
Yeah, he caught him on the spin there. With Magnesi, it's good work. And this is the worry, see, the Garner fighting at such a high pace, even though he's winning the round, Magnesi fights like this all the time, so he's used to this.
Best round of the four for the Italian. But oh my word, it is absolutely pulsating. And this will be, wow, Zayas and Boots, June the 27th, next Saturday, we have arrived. Brooklyn, under the bright lights, the 154-pound prodigy Xander Zayas, challenging the IBF welterweight King Boots Ennis. It's a high-stakes showdown. And if it's half as good as what we've just seen in the last 10 minutes, I mean...
I got to be honest with Frank Warren, he does that quite a lot. He wants all his fighters to throw the uppercut. If you watch, you quite often go, throw the uppercut, throw the uppercut.
I'll tell you what, they both are leading right over, aren't they? It is the shot for both, actually.
He's very rarely wrong, to be fair.
We all love an uppercut. We all love action, Cole, at this pace.
Yeah, we do. It's an incredible fight, it really is. But can't stay this way. We know Magnesi likes to fight at this pace. I mean, I'll let you boys take over again because a couple of cracking shots landed while I was talking.
Heads bumping together. I mean, Kieran McCann's hardly had to do anything. He just let them go. Garner, everything on Carl's unofficial card. I thought the Italian came back well second half of the fourth round into the fifth. Campbell shots this going lovely. Right hands, punches, almost bouncing off each other. But Magnesi just ships a couple here, comes back with some body shots. These are two tough super featherweights.
Yeah, he's tough, Magnesi, yeah, because I tell you, those shots really hurt. He's got a lovely rhythm and an angle to that looping shot as Garner.
He gets full purchase on it, doesn't he? Really rotates into the 1-2. I'd like to see him do more of that in this round, keep it a bit longer.
But I think he loses less. Can he swings his body and it's almost like less energy?
Get your arm out that rope, Garner!
Only lost twice, the Italian. The WBC silver champion, but under pressure again on those ropes. Here comes the piranha.
Well, he took his head off the line there, didn't he, when he threw that right hand.
And people don't realise how heavy your head is. Can actually so much leverage to get power on the shot.
We've seen some really good Garner performances recently, that one against Reece Bellotti and others. But this is the step up against the WBC #1 in Magnesi. This lone wolf from Lazio in Italy with the Italian gum shield colours and the boots. And
oh, lovely work. Nice clean work.
He believes, doesn't he?
Just nice clean work there from Garner. And that's where I thought he could win it. Without engaging too much, just in and out with his feet. Again, like you said, Darren, unless he got stopped in that contest. Just outboxed, wasn't he? And then just tired.
Look at this, off the ropes from Magnesi. Oh. Well, next time might be a point. How many times have I told you?
That's an uppercut a moment ago from Magnesi.
Both of them saying the shots are slightly low to the body, nothing intentional. The drive, Barry, is extraordinary tonight.
Cracking fight, isn't it?
Here comes Garner again. He almost seems to want to beckon him on and then come back.
Every time he takes a good shot, it spurs him on to do some of his own best work.
And the smile between the pair, maybe they're loving it as well, sharing souls in there.
Keep his distance now, beating him to a punch every time from a distance.
Deep breath for me.
Because he's tired now,
keep it nice and long, yeah? Keep it middle to long. Just straight punches. Hit and move, yeah? Hit and don't get hit. And you can do that as well. All right, deep breaths. You're winning a man's record, but you can outbox your wings all right. Keep it nice and long and then move legs.
You can outbox him easily, says Wayne.
I said to Darren, because Wayne said that. Wayne's right, and I just said, Darren, that ship sailed, mate. He's not doing that.
That ship sailed. I think he's gone out and he said, I'm here. This is the big night.
10 seconds.
You know, a bit like Hatton did against you. I will not be denied, and I'm doing it my way.
Yeah, but Hatton had to win that way, didn't he, Darren?
Yeah, absolutely. But he does have a lot of success. They're right on what they're saying. When he keeps those shots straight, the 1-2s are worth a real treat. But it's almost as if you set the tone now. You don't want it to be a show of weakness, that you're resorting to something else.
Vacant WBC interim belt on the line. A Shaki Foster, the champion. But he could, Garner, if he wins, become the champion. Magnesi has other ideas. He's the #1 ranked fighter in the world. So Garner doing it the hard way, even on home soil. Into the 6th.
It's even a mindset thing as well. Once you're in a pattern to like dog it out, you almost don't even think about anything else. Whatever you've been told, you almost can't reset yourself.
So Magnesi's not allowing, certainly in this round, for Ryan Garner to keep it long. He's just getting touch tight.
Can you imagine Garner use his feet, go feint and just step out and bam, bam, and then pivot off, do the same thing again. I'm glad he hasn't go for us, selfishly.
Rikishi and Kakachi, the 2 losses on the slate of Magnesi. Anto Kakachi. That's a big fight for Garner if Garner gets through it. But he's got work to do here because this Italian, this lone wolf, is a hard man.
How hard is Garner, by the way?
See Hopkins on the side of his trunks in honour to Frank Hopkins, the man who basically brought him back from the brink. Absolutely fantastic, and we miss Frank on these big nights. Look at that from Garner in the neutral corner, pounding away. Just wants to break his heart here.
Oh, he does. Do you know what? We've seen so much of Garner recently. You know, his form's been incredible, but this is something he's not actually shown. So this is something else extra that he's going through now. Look at this work. Unbelievable.
Because he's landing at the shots that normally would have an effect.
If there's 15,000 fans in here tonight and he wins, there'll be 35,000 next time.
Listen, if this doesn't sell you, I don't know what will.
But this is what he does, Garner. This is what makes him compelling to watch.
That was nice, through 2 shots. Just took a little step to his right-hand side there. Good work again, 3 shots. So nice when he keeps it long.
Magnesi, just a deep breath there as he comes back with a hook to the body, but how much is left in the tank of the Italian? Has he got plenty? Because Garner's teeing off on him more in the 6th round.
But again, if Magnesi can just like dip to the side again and throw that right hand, he did it in the wrong, not the last one, the one before, and landed a really good shot and just slowed Garner down for a second. That's lovely.
There you go, there's that movement, look. He went to the left and the right. Magnesi's got that left hook as well. We've seen him land it a couple of times to count the left hook.
Using his feet more now, Garner. Magnesi struggling slightly here.
Deep breaths. Listen to me, you're winning every round, right? Just nice straight punching, right? You listen. Nice straight punching. Listen, you're winning every round, just nice straight punching. And listen, if you want to have a little breather, hold him, lean on him.
Ciao, vai.
Mi sta troppo attaccato, non gliela faccio tirare il destro.
Well, way back saying you're winning every round, and there's the Magnesi corner. Gessimino, Agliotti, Manuel Branco, Alessandra Branco as well in there. They look a bit downbeat. what would you be saying, Barry, in the corner?
I say you've got to get a little bit lower. You've got to start getting either slipping and dipping or rolling, more lateral movement. But you've got to take that head off the line, throw that right hand over the top. That's your entry point, and then from there, every punch you roll into the next shot. You've got to roll in. You've got to keep that body moving and pushing him back.
Halfway stage of this 12-round super featherweight battle for the vacant interim WBC belt. Carl, you've got everything to Ryan Garner. It doesn't really tell the story.
It doesn't at all. And Magnesi's been in this fight and he's been in all the rounds, but I just feel like Garner's been doing the better work. I think one of the issues for Magnesi, and we're not seeing it now, but when he stays on the ropes, and although he's landing some good stuff, the optics on the eye for the judges when Garner's unloading, it's not a good look.
And what would you do in that Italian corner? How do you change things?
I wouldn't stay on the ropes. I would get off the ropes and try to play from the centre of the ring. Easier said than done when you've got someone like Ryan Garner in front of you. But as soon as my back foot hits the ropes, I'm moving again.
But he fights in straight lines, Magnesi, doesn't he? You know, I mean, he's strong and he's aggressive and he's effective, but you know where he is all the time.
A couple of body shots have sunk in here from Garner. Good footwork, really good.
But this is a prime example of what I'm talking about. There was 2 occasions there where Magnesi could have stepped off to the side, but he remained on the ropes, and although he was having a little bit of success, it just looks better from what Garner's doing.
So the pop, the snap seems to have left the punches a little bit of the Italian.
Yep, he's 30. But he'll still try and find something. He's got 13 knockouts on the record, Garner 10. But this fight always looked to be a long one. Grueling and tough. Not quite as high octane as the first 3 rounds, but we're beginning to get another pocket here. The Italian corner getting animated.
That was lovely from Garner. It was a 1-2-3. The right hand landed clean, so he threw it again. I mean, people don't do that enough. I tell you what, he's doing it the hard way, and I think he could have done it an easier way. But he's done it. It's a much more sellable product. He's toughing it out, and his concentration, his fitness, and everything about him tonight has been fantastic.
I'll tell you what, he's doing what he was doing in the previous rounds, but he's just been a bit more defensively sound as well. The chin's down a little bit more. He's moving the head better. We've already seen a demonstration of the footwork side to side. It's making a big difference.
Do you think it's because Magnesi's slowing down a little bit?
I think so, yes. But nonetheless, he's definitely been paying attention to his defence.
Great little body shot that was.
And again.
A bit low that maybe, and that one.
Couple of left hooks and one to the right. He's complaining that they're low. Magnesi, but he's got to be feeling this.
3 then, to be fair.
The combinations, though, the sustained attacks. He won 53 of 63 as an amateur, Magnesi. #1 in the world at WBC, but for how long? Ryan Garner winning this fight and winning it well. Let's get over to Ariana and Frank Warren. Anna and Frank.
It is Anna, and alongside Frank Warren. Frank, this is a fight with Ryan Garner that you've talked about for many years, headlining at St Mary's, and it's delivering an anthem so far.
It's amazing. I mean, it's an unbelievable fight. The work rate of the 2 guys is phenomenal. I don't know how they're going to keep this up. And, you know, Ryan's could do, what I mean by doing better, he could use his head a little bit more, get some distance and letting his shots go. Everything's very short, both of them throwing it, and he should just get a bit more distance and then let that right hand go. But as I say, the 2 of them, the heart, I mean, there's a couple of stages in the fight where they could be having the fight in a phone box. They're not even using the ring. They're just up against the ropes and that's it. But an amazing work rate and fight and commitment from both.
But this is exactly what we want to see. What is it going to come down to, do you think, very quickly?
I think it's going to come down to, obviously, stamina and the will to win, which they both seem to have at the moment. But, you know, Ryan just needs to change it a little bit more tactically and throw it and get himself some distance before he lets his shots go.
Brilliant. Thanks, Frank. Back to you, Adam.
Thanks, Anna. And Frank loving it. Phone box stuff. That's exactly what it was in the first 3 rounds and has been in certain patches. But Barry, I think he's used his feet better and his boxing brain a little bit, Ryan. He's just stood back and he's winning this more comfortably to me.
Yeah, I think I'm second with Dennis in the last round. But I think we're all singing off the same hymn sheet, except for Ryan. I mean, the corner, us, Frank Warren, they're all saying that he could box and be winning just as effectively, but he doesn't want to. He wants to dog it out. And he's not wrong because he's winning the fight, isn't he?
I reckon in the post-fight interview, he said he wanted to fight for the fans tonight. The hard-earned money they've paid to come and support him at St Mary's, and he wanted to put on a real show, and he has been. What about Magnesi now? He's come a long way for this chance. It means the world to him. He might not get another one at this stage of his career.
I mean, look, he's got to let that left hook go, in my opinion, and then follow through with the right hand over the top. But yeah, look, and what this fight means, at the occasion, you've got your dream venue, but you're on the cusp of potentially being a world champion. Who knows what's going to happen with O'Shaquie Foster? We don't know, do we? He could potentially be a world champion after this fight, so he's leaving it absolutely all in this ring this evening.
It happened to Daniel Dubois after he beat Hrgovic. It happened to Fabio Wardley after the Joe Parker fight. It's not the ideal way to win a world title out of the ring, but you know what? He's the WBC #1. Ryan's the WBC #2. It's at that level, and he'll be a deserved world champion if that's how it plays out. Slightly low with the body shot again. Garner, he's got to be careful of that.
Good shot, though. I mean, again, the corner is going mad. Every time he throws a long one, too, he lands with, if not both of them, at least one of them.
Last 30 of the 8th round, slightly slower pace. I mean, as Frank was saying, it will come down to stamina and endurance.
I watched a handful of Magnesi fights, and every single one of those, he's been on the front foot, he's been the aggressor. I bet he's surprised here that he's not been the boss.
And that's maybe what Garner wanted to do. Take it, like you said, by the scruff of the neck, the fight. And he's done that. And Magnesi might be tired now.
Listen to me. Listen. You listen. All right, listen to me. Deep breath. Listen. He's starting to slow down, so you can pick your punches more. Yeah. You ain't got to go to war with him. Yeah? That's when you're at your best, yeah? When you start picking your punches, yeah? Just get some out, you're all right. All right, he's starting to slow up now, you can see it, so you can pick your punches. Just take your time a little bit more. Yeah. All right? Deep breath, come on.
I'm still giving that chance to catch it out of the ground.
Yeah. Just like, don't give him enough. Because listen, he's doing that now. Yeah. All right? He's just doing that now, all right? So he's just going to put down and loop him over. Yeah. If you deep breath, if you keep your distance.
10 seconds. Round 9.
Yeah, big like this for Wayne Batten as well as Ryan Garner. 4 to go. Super featherweight sizzler. Hope you're enjoying it at home. The fights keep coming on the zone. And we've loved tonight, haven't we?
Is that counter left hook from Magnesi?
Get off his edge, mate. Let go, Michael. Go.
Find a second wind here, hasn't he? Got to try and find a foothold in the contest here, the Italian.
He's got more rounds under the belt, and he takes those on the chin. He's got a round on Carl's unofficial card. Hands down. Looking to swing from the hip. Accuracy good from Garner. Really thinking about it now.
He just doesn't move his head much. No wonder he's...
Oh, look at this from Ryan Garner. And now the Italian is hurt in the 9th round. And he fights fire with fire, but there's a big dent.
Look at that from Magnesi. I mean, look, the heart he just shown there, because that was spiteful, that was nasty from Ryan Garner.
So, and Garner was rolling in the shots there as well. He just needed to take a little step back, Garner, to get more leverage on the shots, but he was, I mean, unbelievable. I mean, Magnesi's not the hardest target to find, but what he does is take the shot, he swallows it and fires back. But he's slowing down now, and Garner's not.
Just chewing him up a bit here, Ryan Garner. All those body shots, and it's the legs face now that's starting to stiffen. Of Magnesi, not his heart. He wants this.
Ryan Garner has got himself in some shape for this one.
And he's giving himself room. And Magnesi is walking into punches. And these are worrying moments for the Italian corner. Garner looks fresher. Garner looks better. What a night. And listen to this crowd.
Magnesi's recovered, to be fair. I thought that was going to be the start of it. Oh, as I say, he just won over with an uppercut.
They're responding, aren't they, the crowd, to this performance. Oh, left hook to the body again from Garner.
Sweet shot, wasn't it, Darren? Absolutely beautiful. Just looks down at us, Magnesi, as if to say, I don't know what is going on tonight. I mean, it's almost like being at double speed.
I'll tell you what's incredible. There's not a mark on the face of Magnesi.
Tough guys, these two. And they will be best mates afterwards. The respect earned. And the bearing of souls. And then look at that from Magnesi. He's not done just yet.
I tell you what, Garner, he needs a world title, Garner, because who's going to want to fight him? He's a hard man to work in, whichever way you're going to fight.
He's exciting. He sells tickets. Don't worry about Ryan Garner. He looks back at him, Magnesi, as if to say, what are you made of? And this crowd are having a party.
Deep breath. Listen to me. Don't you listening? Don't just walk straight in. Don't get caught with nothing. Don't listen. Hey, don't get caught. You win every round. You just get caught with your odds to be shot. So just remember, don't just keep walking in. Get on your feet.
Frank Warren, I'm not sure I've seen him this engaged sort of in a fight for a while. I mean,
he's living, breathing it. He knows he's got a star here. He really has. Look at this. Just epic. It really is. It does seem as if Magnesi slowed down the last couple of rounds, and that was a real punishing round, Barry, wasn't it, for Ryan Garner?
He's always the tough guy in the ring, and he's always the one who's forcing the pace. I know he's come up against someone who's matching him with that, but more than that, has more better fundamentals, better skills, better angles, and everything on top.
10 years of pro, Ryan Garner. What a way to celebrate a decade in the sport if he is to become the WBC interim champion tonight. So far, so good for the Saints fans. 3 to go, and the Italian with everything to do. He's fought his heart out. He's played his part magnificently, Magnesi, but now he's got to turn the fight around because he's well down.
Look at that power thrown from Garner, 73, landing 41%. Magnesi, he needs to find some himself, doesn't he?
Carl, it's been some performances from Ryan Garner. The way in the last 2 or 3 rounds he's found the room to box.
Yeah, he has. I mean, there was a period there just the round before where he was boxing at distance and doing really well, but then he gets close again and starts having this fight again, which he doesn't need to do. I think if Ryan Garner tried to keep a little bit more distance, just walked in the one there, needs to be careful, but I think if he kept a little bit more distance, he'd have a better chance of getting rid of this guy.
It's the straight 1-2 for me, when he really commits to the 1-2. Sharp, accurate.
And he quite often goes again with the right hand, doesn't he, like we saw in the earlier rounds. But like he set his stall out, forget about physically, mentally, he set his stall out is, I'm going to tough this guy, I'm going to put it right on him. And that's what he's done. And Magnesi's obliged to fire back, and he hasn't been looking anything but to have a war back.
Is this the first time we're seeing Ryan Garner looking a little tired?
2 warriors, gunslingy at times, bit of a mark on the right eye of Garner. And just Magnesi has a swing. Garner has got to be feeling the pace. I mean, it's been electric since the opening bell.
That's lovely from Garner. So that little sway there, especially this late in the fight, that's just going to really just blow the mind of Magnesi because he's not going to show where he is.
How good are these chins, Darren.
Remarkable talent.
But that's what Darren said, what Carl was saying about throwing it long. He was saying throwing it long, Carl. You're more likely to get the stoppage. Darren saying the long right hand. And that was just the perfect example of it.
Still thinking of a way, Magnesi. He's caught him with shots at times. This isn't done yet. Slips in a right hand, Garner comes back. Quite a hard round, I think, this, for Ryan Garner.
Devi lavorare di rimessa, come hai fatto negli ultimi guanti. Mezzo passo indietro, 1-2. Mezzo passo, quando tu vedi che si butta, sposta il peso sulla gamba destra e metti 1-2 o lo incroci solo di destra. Ci sei? Capito? Adesso gli devi menare di rimessa. Ti è chiaro? Ti ricordi quello che hai fatto? Quello devi fare. Incrocialo col destro, mira in petto, mezzo passo, bam bam. Ok? Bam bam! Velocissimo, deve essere un fulmine. Ok? Ci sei? 2 riprese abbiamo,
Dai,
2 riprese.
Dai tutto, ma.
They're a long way from home. They're a long way behind on points. The 3 judges must have it very wide to Garner. And there's 6 minutes left for Magnesi to find something late on here. He's got the experience. He still looks full of verve, full of vigour. But is he good enough to be able to land cleanly those connect shots that he needs? Garner, with those last few rounds as well, he's a long way ahead on Carl's unofficial card. But Magnesi still will want this late on. What happens here? Do we go the distance?
I mean, you mentioned it there, how good their chins are. You know, incredible, and you feel this would go the distance, and I'm all for it. I want to see another couple of rounds.
One of Carl's and the 9-7's obviously an error.
I know, baby. Someone behind the scenes somewhere has done that. 9-7.
Carl, last few minutes, just the Italian just absolutely throw hell for leather.
I think so, but I mean, it's hard to do it when you're in the condition that he's in and how hard he has had to fight as well just to stay in this fight with Garner. So, I mean, I would, at this stage of the fight, I would like Garner to get the stoppage because I'm a friend of his, but at the same time, I would hate to see Magnesi stop because of the effort that he's put into this. But I think just, you can't win the fight, tighten up and don't get stopped would be my advice.
But he is moving his head wrong here, though, Magnesi, and that makes you think, well, why did he do that 6-7 rounds earlier?
He's just got a punch off it now, hasn't he? He's got any chance now. Move your head, try and avoid the shot of Garner and fire back with either the left or right hook.
He needs a big shot to unravel Garner, doesn't he?
That's exactly what he needs. And I think you guys mentioned it earlier. I think he was so surprised at the fact that Garner started so fast, so strong, almost took his game away.
And sustained it.
Yep. Those first few rounds were absolutely fabulous. Left hand from Garner, good hook, and a right.
Do you know what was good there from Garner? The elbows tucked in tight, hands were high. In this late in a fight of such a war of attrition, which is what it's been, keeping your shape is so important.
Harper and Harmony, his children, on the trunks. And he has fought so hard in life, Ryan Garner. Hardy shots. Come back from real tough times. And his dedication and discipline and his will has got him to this point. And what he's shown tonight, bucket loads of it.
See that slip there from Magnesi? Where was that? Where was that? 4 rounds ago. He's looking that big, little check left hook, isn't he there? The Italian.
And if you can avoid the 1-2 of Garner, that's when you get to throw the left hook.
Doesn't seem to have the same authority on his punches now, Magnesi.
Listen to him, don't give him nothing. We go through this all the time, all right? Listen, Listen to me. He's going to come out now having a go at swinging. So you've got to be smart. You've got to circle around and move the legs a little bit. Move the legs. Listen to me. Spit some out.
Last round, shake hands.
Yeah. Spit some out, yeah. Yes, listen to me. Listen. Listen. Stay focused all the time. You've worked all your life for this. Don't go and give it away now. You listening? Don't give him nothing. Listen, look, you've got every answer. Don't start getting macho.
I love corners between the 11th and 12th round. Wayne Batten said he worked your whole life for this. Don't give it away. Those victories over Liam Dillon, Archie Sharp, Salvador Jimenez, Reece Bellotti and the others. This is the crowning moment for Ryan Garner, and he's 2:45 away from St Mary's Stadium erupting.
Wayne has given all the right, sensible advice in the corner, and Ryan hasn't listened to none of it. But at the end, then he said, "Don't get macho." It's like he's macho for 11 rounds. Brilliant. But he's given Garner all the right. He's given the right wrong, the right thing to do. Do this. Keep it long, keep it long. And Garner's going, yeah, okay, and just done his own thing.
Ryan Garner has had his own fight tonight, and it's been so exciting to watch. But what about Michael Magnesi? Tough as boots. He's been very competitive, and a left hook. Again, that's a honey punch. And he knows he's trying so hard to land a couple of those and turn this on its head.
I'll tell you what, it was a double jab right hand from Garner. Lovely free shots. He's trying, isn't he, the Italian? Really going to go in.
I'll tell you what, if Garner wasn't so fit, and that's what it is, then you absorb punches in a fight late of toughness like this, some of those left hooks and right hands over the top would have an effect.
The training teams deserve enormous credit, how they've whipped these two into shape for the fight of their lives. Carl has it wide to Ryan Garner. Should it go another minute 20, it's in the hands of the three judges, but there can be no doubt this has been a brilliant performance from the Southampton fighter. 19-0, soon to be 20-0, and the interim champion of the world a minute to go.
Incredible, it really has been. Just shown us that you can fight at a pace, sustain it, keep going, show us something a little bit different. Magnesi, he's tried, hasn't he? He's just been second best there. He's just been, other than the last couple of rounds, been pegged back, and I think it's really surprised him.
And the sharpness he's kept in his workout, and that's been the impressive part. Lovely there you go, it's a kiss.
And again, just bounces off the chin of Magnesi.
Another left hand from Magnesi, trying desperately hard with 25 left on the clock. Ryan Garner trying to be sensible late on here. British champion, Commonwealth champion, European holder, and he's on the verge of being crowned the WBC interim super featherweight champion of the world. Southampton, the Saints will go marching on into the night. It's a night and a dream come true for Ryan the Piranha Garner. Not official yet, but have no doubt that was magnificent to watch, and it was a terrific performance under pressure at home.
And I'll tell you what, this local crowd here are absolutely buzzing. We are at ringside here, and I'm sure everyone at home is. That was epic, it really was. That's how you make your dreams come true. You're fighting at your home venue, your home stadium here for an interim title, potential crack at a world title, potentially an opportunity to be elevated to world champion. And look at what it means to everybody. What a night for Ryan Garner, fantastic.
Tears from the family, tears from Wayne Batten. They're such a tight unit. He's got the best nickname in boxing, the Piranha. He might have the best fan base in Britain. And look look what it means to them. Frank Warren has unearthed another star.
We didn't say he couldn't win like this. We said he could win an easier way and a more sensible way. But he set his stall out from the first belt. He knew what he wanted to do. He had that mindset of, I'm going to out-tough this guy with ability. And that's what he did. He out-toughed him. He played him his own game, but with a bit more guile, more fitness, better combinations. Everything about Ryan was, and the chin from Garner was good. He took some heavy shots. The fitness was fantastic to soak those shots in. He was as good as we've seen him tonight.
And next week, we have the treat of all treats. Grueling, Zayas and Boots. It's a super fight. And it's live on DAZN, the global home of boxing. From America, back to Southampton. And Ryan Garner, you will have your moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Mark Bates scores it 116 to 112. Judge Jorge Gorini scores it 118 to 110. And Judge Guido Cavalieri scores it 119 to 109. All for your winner by unanimous decision. And now the WBC interim super featherweight champion of the world, Ryan the Piranha Garner.
What a victory! What an atmosphere! What a night on the South Coast. Unanimous by 10, by 8, and by a very narrow 4. There was no question. It was an incredible performance.